Yeah? Test, test, test. Okay, good. Good morning. How's everybody doing? What a beautiful day, a beautiful crowd. Wait, oh, it's a little loud. It's that speaker. Yeah, that one's being finicky. So we're going to start in a tabletop pose today. So we'll be on our hands and knees. Is that the sound of the start of this practice today? I think everybody heard that today. Are we all feeling like that or no? No, not everybody. If you're feeling like that, give me a big inhale and then a big old sound on the exhale. Yeah, don't carry it into the practice. Let it go. Start to rock a little forward and back. Really plant your hands. Press a little into the tops of your feet, the ankles and shins, and really just kind of hinge the joints of the knees, hips, shoulders. See if you can get the elbows straight. Yeah. And just rock forward and back. It's not a big movement. And then see if you can start making it a little bigger. Lean into the wrists. Pull the hips back toward the heels. Like start really holding the core and just really creating that beautiful rocking movement. And then the next time you rock forward, I want you to arch the back. Lift your head, lift your tailbone, and create a little back bend. And then as you roll back, tuck your chin and tuck your tailbone. So it's kind of a big, exaggerated cat-cow. So maintain that rocking. The rocking kind of helps you move the chest through the arms and pull the tailbone back and down behind you. So when you move back, your ribs are kind of poking out of your back, right? You're rounding the spine. Yeah, there you go. And so we'll do that maybe 2 more times. And then find your center. Again, holding the core. Start to just move forward and then move right and then move back and then move left. And we'll start to make sort of a square. It's quite linear. Yeah, so now it becomes a little different movement in the joints. Not hinging, but we'll start circling. And so instead of making it like a diamond shape, right, with so many angles, see if you can make it a circle. Start to smooth out the corners. Yeah, it's just that speaker. Okay. And so now let's let go of that contraction in the core. Let the spine become a little bit softer and let the whole thing become a little more fluid. So yeah, it's like circular. All of the joints. Now let the head move a little bit. Don't let the head just be still. Like there's a swirling in the neck. Yeah, the tailbone. It looks yummy. Make it one more big circle. Big, big, big. Yeah, and then find center and we'll go the other way. And sometimes that feels awkward, so we'll start with that line. Go left, go back, go right, go forward. Right? It feels kind of like a diamond shape, and then you start to smooth the corners, make it a little more circular. And just like see what it feels like to move organically in your body. Yeah, and like touch everything. This is internal organ massage. This is warming up the major joints, awakening the muscle tissue. Just make it feel good. And we'll take one more big round to the left, and then make it a little smaller until you come back to center. That's it. Now, integration time. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Sometimes that shifts when we get a little like groovy like that. So line yourself up, pull the belly button into the spine, and then tuck your toes and lift your knees just a little bit. We're going to float the tabletop. Feel your hands squeeze in toward each other. Use your toes to try to spread them out apart behind you and keep that belly button to the spine. Notice how the action in the hands activates the chest, the action in the feet activates the hips. Set your gaze toward the front edge of your mat and breathe. Just because the pose stays still doesn't mean the breath stops happening, right? So we got to make the breath a little bit more purposeful here to feed the muscles, right? We need oxygen in the blood to sustain the energy to hold this pose. Breathe a little deeper, and then in slow motion, take it to down dog. Press it back, straighten the legs, lift your hips high, and bend the right knee. And as you bend the right knee, let the right hip drop, and then push a little extra energy into the left leg. Let the left side of the pose light up a little bit. Push the left hand, lift the left hip, straighten the left knee, and push that left heel down. And then just switch. Soften the left side, let the hip drop. That'll put the right hip sit bone a little higher, and then just really open up the right side of the pose. Feel the outer heel press, the hip rise, the side waist lengthen, push through your hand. Good, now, both feet, push back. Start to move into that tighter tissue. Don't make it feel like it's tearing, just like it's an invitation for some of that tension to go. Yeah, take one more breath right there. And then come forward into your first plank. Just shift the weight, shoulders right over the wrist. If your down dog was short, you'll know it because you'll have to adjust. Take one deep breath. And then lower your knees gently. And then start bending your elbows and lower the chest toward the fingertips. Come forward and down. Lay onto the belly. Inhale into cobra pose. Yeah. Exhale, lower the chest, and then we'll do two more. Inhale, cobra pose. Hands are right beside the chest, thumbs at the nipple line, shoulders drawing back, upper back contracting. Press your feet down. Good. Lower the chest. This time, get a little press into the hip bones. Lengthen your legs back. Really set the foundation. We're lengthening back and then rising up. Widening the chest, squeezing the upper back, and lifting through the crown of the head. Feel what's happening to your spine and the muscles on the back side of the body. Take one more breath there, and then let it go. Tuck your toes and go back to downward facing dog. Your hands and feet should be in exactly the right place. You shouldn't have to walk the feet in. The goal is not to put your heels on the ground. It's to have your natural spacing. So you can move effortlessly through the vinyasa without moving the hands, moving the feet, adjusting everything every time. Take one more breath here, and then again come forward to plank. Plank is what tells you where your hands and feet belong. Let's lower down this time with knees or not, up to you. Inhale for cobra, don't move your hands. Keep pressing through those handprints and go back to down dog. So you might flip the toes, or you might roll over the toes, but your handprints stay steady. That's it. Walk your hands now back to your feet. Beautiful. Inhale, look up halfway, lift your spine halfway, and then exhale, fold it back in. Let's do that two more times. Lengthen and lift, look forward, chest comes out. Exhale, fold, head down. Last one, best one. Lift your head and chest. Look out to the front edge of your mat. Exhale, fold. And then with that flat back, we rise. So hinge at the hips, come all the way to standing. Reach the arms up. Good. And then take your arms down by your sides. Good. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to start to flow. Lift halfway. Inhale, look forward. Walk out to plank. You know that's your spacing. Lower down, knees down first or not. Inhale, cobra pose. And then exhale, downward facing dog. All right, the right foot's going to step up to the hands. Step the right foot forward to the right hand. Stay on your left toes and come on up. Call it high crescent lunge. That was pretty good. You guys look pretty steady today. Let's make sure all 5 toes on the back foot are working for you. The heel is lifted high. That's it. And then open the arms out like a T. And take a twist to the right. It's called water wheel. It's not my favorite twist. Probably not yours either. It requires that you build foundation, which is why I'm doing it at this moment in the practice. Let's see if we can bend the back knee and go a little low. And now tailbone down and squeeze the outer hips. Good. Keep that feeling of integration in the bottom. Now twist deeper in the waistline. So good. I like it. Now the left hand is going to go down to the mat. Right arm up to the sky. Let's straighten the back leg. And again, feel that feeling of integration. The outer hips squeeze, the legs pull into the hip sockets, and you have access to the belly button, to the obliques, like you're going to turn your waistline. Yep. Take one more breath here. Big inhale. We're going to twist on the exhale, and then eyes down, hands down. Good. Step back to plank. Lower yourself slowly. Empty out your lungs, and then inhale for cobra, and exhale. Take it back to down dog. So we'll do that on the other side. Left foot steps up, stay on the right toes. Root down before you rise so you feel steady. That's it. The arms are going to open like a T. Our twist begins to the left. And you'll see, like, try twisting. It feels a little unsteady. You don't really have access. But now ground your feet. Bend that back knee a little. Start to pull the tailbone down and the outer hips in. And then see if you can get more access to your waistline and twist a little deeper. There you go. I like what I see here. Let's take one more breath and then gently, slowly, right hand to the mat. Left arm up to the sky. That's it. The back leg straightens now, so you're more sturdy. Again, always building the foundation, and then you can find that deep rotation. Let's draw the chin a little bit away from the chest so we can look up toward that right thumb. Pull the head back. It'll definitely lengthen your spine. And then eyes go down, hands go down. Step right back to plank pose. That's amazing. Knees or not. Go ahead, lower on your exhale. Inhale, cobra pose. Feel the length of your legs and the strength of your back. And then exhale, downward facing dog. All right, one big inhale, make a sound, let it go. And then just walk your feet to the top of the mat. Just one footprint at a time. Bring the feet together. Inhale, lift halfway. And then exhale, fold. Here we go, bend your knees. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Check in with your footprints. Make sure you have equal weight in your heels and your toes. Sometimes we find ourselves sitting way back and the toes feel like they're going to lift. Sometimes we're so heavy in the toes that our pressure is in our knees. So you got to really equalize the weight in both feet, front to back, side to side, and then try to sit a little deeper. Yeah, if it feels like your knees are forward, that means you got to hinge at the hip a little bit. Sit yourself back. Don't be afraid to stick your booty back a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Now you can sit a little lower. That's it right there. Now push into your feet and come back up. Take a little back bend at the top just because it feels good. And then come back to neutral. Interlace all of your fingers except for the index. See if you can straighten your elbows. That's it. Now, as the elbows straighten and the arms reach, see if you can get your shoulders out of your neck and relax them down. There we go. Take a little stretch to the right side. Keep lifting out of the right rib cage. Keep reaching through your fingers. Maybe you can turn your gaze in front of the left arm and look up toward the sky. And then turn the head forward and return to center. Let's go to the other side. Nice and easy. Let the side body lengthen. We want to touch all of the tissue. Get the cobwebs out from that underlayer of the skin there. Take one more breath. Head center. Return to center and then let the arms go. Doing good. Arms up. Inhale. We'll keep flowing. Exhale. Forward bend. Forward fold. Forward bend. There was a blend right there. Lift halfway. Go to plank pose and then lower. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog, and into your first warrior one. Right foot steps up, left foot turns in. Facing forward with the chest plate, grounding into the feet. Let's see what we can articulate in the body here. What have we already learned from the other movements about keeping the elongation of the spine, building the foundation? Can you feel the feet push out and the legs draw in? Maybe the tailbone slightly down. Good, it looks so good. We're going to stay for 3 more breaths. Make sure that back heel is flat. Turn the heel flat, yep. And now I think that you can bend the front knee a little deeper. That's it. For the last breath, lean back a touch. Feel the extension, reach to your fingers. And then let's just flow. Hands down, step back, and lower. All one big exhale. Inhale deeply through your back bend. And then take it back to down dog. Press through those handprints. Lift your hips high. And then left foot steps and right foot flat for warrior one on the left side. We ground that back foot. It's on purpose. That's all part of building that foundation. That's it. So there's a little lift in the arch of the back foot. There's some integration in the back leg. So sometimes when we push into that back foot, the right hip turns open. We don't want the right hip open. We want to actually turn the right leg bone and bring the right hip a little more forward. See if you can turn the leg bone and bring that hip a little more forward. The only way you can access that is if that foot is really grounded. Otherwise, the whole foot comes with you. Right? So work on that. That's subtle. That's the internal rotation of that back hip. That's it. Now bend the front knee, because you can. And you do it without losing the back leg, because you just worked so hard to find that. Now give me that lean back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, flow it out. Hands come down. Step it back lightly, lower, nice and slow. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, press through those handprints. Find your way to down dog. Lift the belly, lift the hips. That's it. All right. One more breath. And then look at your hands. Let's walk our feet right up to the top of the mat. Lift halfway. Inhale. Fold deeply. Exhale. Bend your knees. Chair pose. Good. I want you to stay right there and just listen. We're going to keep all the toes on the floor, but I want you to pop your right heel up, just the heel. So all the toes stay down. Now sit a little deeper. Feels different, right? Yeah. So we still need foundation. You got to rely on those right toes to keep that side of the body grounded, but you're accessing new muscles now. Sit a little deeper. Good. Plant the heel back down. Come to standing. Wasn't that nice? You thought you hated chair pose before, right? Let your arms go. Inhale again, arms reach, bend your knees, chair pose again. Keep all the toes grounded. Let's lift the left heel. Now with that leg up, we sit a little deeper. All of a sudden, there's new sensations. Are you using both legs equally? Are you using both feet equally? Yeah, that's foundation. As you sit, can you reach? You guys look so serious. Yeah. Take one more breath and then plant that left heel down. Come all the way up. Maybe take a little stretch. And then hands to the heart. No big deal. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, forward fold. Fold in deeply. Grab your ankles. Draw the head down for a moment. Let's stay there. We'll put a little more blood into the head. Sometimes it rushes into the legs. So take a moment here, even things out. And then here we go. Bend the knees, chair pose. Arms reach, hips drop. Now, we're going to unplug the right foot. Lift the whole foot off the floor, right knee to the chest. I like it. Lift it higher. Now, as you lift that knee, sit deeper into your chair pose. Tailbone down. So one knee is rising, the other one is bending. Now squeeze the right heel closer to your glute. The back of that leg. Squeeze it tight. Good, then gently put it down. Come to standing, just say it. Yeah, release your arms, let it go. Let's try it again, chair pose. Bend your knees, arms reach, something familiar, and then something unfamiliar, just to keep you present. Left foot rises off the floor. Sit a little deeper into the right leg. Because you can. One lifts, one sinks. Now squeeze that left heel back. Squeeze the hamstring, like your heel is trying to touch your glute, and then your knee is trying to touch your chest. Pick that knee up. Squeeze it tight, 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 tight to the body. Whoa. There I go. And then put that foot down and come on up. Release your arms by your sides. Let's take a flow. Inhale, both arms reach. Good. Exhale, forward fold. Lift and lengthen on your inhale. Take it to plank and lower on the exhale. Move that through you. Any judgment or attitude you had about that, exhale, downward facing dog. That's it. Right foot steps up, stay on your left toes. Arms sweep up overhead. You guys okay? Yeah? Hands to heart. Lean into the right leg. Let's balance on the right. Float the left one behind you. Good. Keep your hands at your heart. Try to stay parallel to the floor. We're going to bend both knees, but tuck the left behind the right. Bend in low. Get low. Both knees bend. Get low. That's it. Can you balance? That's it. One knee behind the other. Let them work together. Squeeze them into each other. And then go back to warrior three. Arms out, leg back. You got it. And then feet together, arms to the sky. Beautiful. Exhale, forward fold. Some of you still look a little puzzled, but you'll get it on the other side. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, jump step or walk back. Lower it down. Take your flow. Inhale through that back bend. Treat your spine well. It's not about your arm strength. Exhale, downward facing dog into high crescent on the left side. Left foot steps, stay on the right toes. Your arms start to reach. And then once you feel that sense of integration, pull yourself together. Bring the hands right to your heart. Lean into the left leg, trust it. Root down into the left so you can float the right one behind you. Keep in that relationship with your left leg, left foot. And then bend your knees and pull the right behind the left. Knee to knee, get down low, hands are in prayer. The lower you go, the more fun it is. That's it. And then the leg extends back, the arms reach forward. You've got this. And then plant your feet together, reach your arms to the sky. There's the grace. Exhale, forward fold. Let's flow again. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, go to plank and lower. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right. Oopsie. Happens every class. All right. Lift your right leg high to the sky. Go ahead. Just take it up in the air until it feels really good. But as you lift and lift and lift, can you sink into the left heel? Good. Now, take the right foot and step behind the left so your pinky toes come close together. Now walk your hands back to your feet. Get both feet flat. You'll be in a weird forward fold. Yeah, there you go. Cross body work. It's good for your brain. Let your head down. See if you can get both feet flat. See if you can get the weight equal in both feet. Heels down. Notice how the legs work together. And you have a lot of unsteadiness if your feet aren't flat. I like what I see. Now, can we pull the hips a little square? Usually it's right hip forward, left hip back. Yeah, I like what I see. It's a little confusing, so I'm going to let you have an extra breath or two here. And then on your ready, on your inhale, look forward. Walk it forward, keep the ankles crossed, come to plank pose. That means the right is resting on the left ankle, plank pose. The right foot might not even be touching the floor. Can you make that feel really integrated? Hands squeeze. I'm going to ask you to hold or take a chaturanga push-up. Choice. And then we all go back to downward facing dog. Lift that right leg back up in the air and then step it forward, please. Good. Inhale, both arms up. High crescent lunge. Nicely done. Hands come to heart center. Let's take left elbow outside the right knee, spinal twist. Before you get carried away in the twisting, make sure both feet have purpose. You have 5 toes on that back foot that are holding this together. You need to push into the left foot in order to get the left side body to lengthen, and then anchor that left elbow outside the right leg and let the leg and the elbow lock into each other. That's called the integration. Lift a little from the pelvic floor and then open your chest, head back a little more. Let's keep the connection of the left elbow on the right leg, but exalt the right arm up to the sky. That's really nice. Can you look up at your right hand? Yes or no? Hands come back to prayer. Press into them like you mean it and rise to the center. Inhale, both arms up. Nice work, everyone. Take a flow. Hands down. Step back lightly, lower nice and slow. Come back to yourself. Keep breathing. All right. Left leg rises behind you. No big deal. Just stretch it up high to the sky till it feels really good. But as that left one goes up, can you sink the right heel down? Feel that there has to be balance. And then left foot steps behind the right. So your pinky toes are near each other. And then walk your hands back. The ankles are crossed. Do your best to get both feet flat. That's it. You can hold on to your ankles. You can hold the floor. It doesn't really matter. We want equal weight in the feet and an attempt to square the hips, which would mean right hip back, left hip forward, just a little. Feel that sense of integration, the way the legs work together. One presses into the other. So straighten them best you can. Feet are flat. So if you're on the edges of your feet or your heels are up, it's hard to balance. Root down, root down. That's it. Now, inhale, look up, lengthen. Keep the ankles crossed, walk out to plank pose. That's it, right there. Hold there. Now you know you have the option to just hold and breathe, or take that chaturanga push-up. Some of you are taking multiple push-ups. That's it. And then we take ourselves back to down dog. Lift that left leg back up to the sky and step it through. Arms sweep up high to the sky. Keep the feet nice and wide so you have a good steady base. Remember, foundation building. That is what's happening today. I never want you to lose a sense of your feet and your legs. We build that foundation so then we can express ourselves more fully in the upper body. Hands to heart. The twist is going to the left side this time. So you feel it. As soon as you start taking your body over toward the left knee, very often we get off center. So put more energy into the right foot. Ground the right toes. Anchor the right elbow into the left leg and let them lock into each other. The knee pushes out, the elbow pushes in. There we go. Now access the waistline. Yeah, I know you can. Once you get the chest turning open, let's see if we can keep the lock on that right elbow, but open the left arm to the sky. You look amazing. Last challenge would be to change the gaze. If you're steady where you are and you want to stay, do it. If you feel like you want the challenge, look up at your thumb. I love how some of you know that you need to be exactly where you are. Hands come into prayer, and then find your way back to center. Arms reach, one more breath, and then exhale, take your flow. Hands down, both feet, both hands grounded, step it back, lower yourself slowly. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right. Go ahead and walk your feet up to the top of the mat. Bring them together. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees for chair pose. Bend your knees, arms reach, and then pull the hands right to heart center. We're going to come into another twist. Take it to the right. Left elbow outside the right knee. Left elbow outside the right knee. All right. So you can feel what you got to do here. Weight equal in both feet. A little squeeze on the outer hips. See if you can lock the elbow against the leg. Let the leg push out slightly. Now I want you to really trust your right leg. Take your gaze down so you find steadiness. And then see if you can lift your left heel. Just lift your left heel. We've been there before. Now, can you lift your left foot? Squeeze your heel toward your bottom. Amazing. So good. Now, extra challenge if you want it. You stay where you are, or you put your foot down, or you take that left foot straight back behind you. Keep the twist. You got to keep that lock with the elbow and the knee. And then you pull the knees back together. Put that left foot back down. Come on up to center. Straighten your legs. Reach arms high to the sky. Nicely done. Exhale, arms by your sides. Are you ready for a flow? Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, forward fold. How are we feeling? Yeah, that wasn't so bad. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale, plank and lower. We never know what we can do until we try. There's layers and layers to this practice. And it's okay to stay where you are if you're trying to master one level. And it's also okay to push yourself beyond the boundaries. Find your way to down dog. Take a nice deep breath. Now this is everything you know. It's all the things your body has been doing. Let's walk our feet to the top of the mat, feet together. Stand them there with purpose. Lift and lengthen on your inhale, and then fold deeply, exhale. Good. Bend your knees for chair pose. Hands come to the heart, and we twist to the left side. We know this. Is that right? Yeah. Right elbow outside the left knee. Build that relationship. Knee out, elbow in. Find the lock. Let's take the gaze down so we're not messing with balance in that way. And then just see what it feels like to just keep your toes on the floor and pick up the right heel. Like that's where it starts. So you just can hold right there the whole time. If you feel like you want to, see what it's like to squeeze your heel toward your bottom. And good. If you made it there and you're feeling okay and you want to be a little bit curious, see if you can take the right leg back. Amazing. And if you have to put your foot back down, it's okay. We're all going to put our foot down eventually, right? Bring the knees back together. That's it. Put the foot down and then come on up to standing. Amazing. Arms reach. Exhale, forward fold. Just fold in. Bow your head humbly. And then soften your knees, tuck your tailbone in your chin, and roll up like a rag doll. Just really soft. Pull it in, belly in. Lift and roll the shoulders back. Good. Let me do a little time check. I just want to see if I have time to explore one more thing. Oh yeah, we're good. Soften your knees. Let's go ahead and step the left foot all the way out to the side so you face the long edge of your mat and turn your feet. Inhale, take a deep breath, reach your arms up. Good, then just take the arms out like a T. Let's take the palms and turn them to face forward. And then take the palms to face down. And then turn your thumbs down so the palms face back and see if you can turn a little further. Yep, thumbs behind you, pinkies forward. Big rotation, not just the hands, but the whole shoulder. That's it. And then just really slow motion. Let the thumbs go down toward the floor. Turn your hands So the palms face forward, and then turn the palms to face up and see if you can go thumbs back, pinkies up, rotating the other way, external rotation. Hands stay as high as the shoulders to the best of your ability. Elbows stay straight. Let's do it again. Thumbs go down, rotate the whole thing all the way down, rotate, and then turn the other way, rotate. Good. Keep them rotated palms up, and then biceps to the ears, reach high. Good, I like what I see. Palms touch together. Let's pull the palms right in front of the face. And then push the palms back up and squeeze your elbows together. Can you squeeze those forearms a little tighter and move the hands a little bit away from the face? That looks good. Now, can the shoulders relax down so the collarbones widen? That looks really good. Okay. 2 more breaths. Keep squeezing into that midline. And then let's start to peel the arms apart, coming into goddess arms. Elbows stay as high as the shoulders, palms facing forward. Let's turn our toes out slightly and bend our knees. A little bit of opening for the hips. And you can rock a little side to side. That usually helps me figure out if I need to widen my stance, so I can figure out exactly where I need to be. Typically, the heels are slightly wider than the hips and the knees. And then we just sit straight down. Right, it's like it would be hips and then knees and then feet. So then when you do this, the knees end up over the ankles. Good. Now, can you squeeze your arms back? Back. Feel what's going on in the upper back. Oh, I like that. Now sit a little lower. Now I want you to keep those elbows out wide, and I want you to tip your waistline to the right. So I got to go with you. You're going to go to the right, elbow to the thigh. Elbows back, head back. Keep lifting the pelvic floor. Let's bend the left knee a little deeper, and then come back to center. Tip it over to the other side. This always reminds me of that little teapot song we used to sing when we were little, right? I'm a little teapot, short and stout, right? Tip me over and pour me out. There we are. Elbows back, head back, rise back to center. Good. Straighten your legs, reach your arms to the sky, and then release your arms down and behind your back. Clasp them together. Let's put the knuckles on the sacrum so your elbows are a little bent, and then again draw the shoulder heads back, draw the shoulder blades back, and then turn your feet a little bit in. Heels out, toes in, keeping the shoulders back and the elbows back. Let's start to straighten the elbows. They may or may not straighten, but just try. And then hinge at your hips and slowly fold. I like what I see. 2 more breaths. And then we lift halfway so we can release that hold on the hands. Bring your hands to prayer. Hold your spine flat to the floor, just parallel to the ground. Hands at the heart. Pull the belly button in, pull the chest forward, and then bend your right knee and let the inseam of the left leg lengthen. Hips back, head forward. There you go. Equal opportunity stretches for the whole body today. And then keep the hands in prayer. Build that foundation in the feet. Come up and over to the other side. Belly button in. Try to keep the head up as high as the hips, so nothing's hanging here. Everything feels really lifted and supported. That's it. Find your way back to center. Hands on the hips, empty your lungs. Inhale, rise up. Good. Now, the feet have been open for a while, so it's going to feel a little funny, but I want to test your grace. So the right toes are going to turn forward. Just turn that leg, and then turn the left one. So now you're facing the front of the mat. You're going to soften into the right knee a little and just gracefully step your feet together. Yeah. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, forward fold. Lift and lengthen on your in-breath. Go to plank pose and lower. This could be the last vinyasa. Yep. And we go back to downward facing dog. Now I'd like you to come up high on your toes. And then bend into your knees. Let's bend both knees. And then start bringing the shoulders right over the wrist. You'll be in a floating tabletop. You might want to shorten the stance. Some of you can do it just the way you are. Find the integration. Hands squeeze in, toes try to stretch the mat apart. Activate everything. Look forward. Don't look at your legs. I know they're working, but you don't have to see it. Make sure your shoulders are over your wrists. You want to come forward a little more. Yep. Tailbone down a little. Ribs are there. I know, it's going to get a little shaky and ugly. It's okay. Lift up your right toes. You can do it. Put your right toes down. Left toes. Put your left toes down. Right hand touches left shoulder. Yep, put it down. Left hand, right shoulder. Put it down. And then both knees gently down. Child's pose. Yeah. If I didn't give you child's pose, I don't know what you might have done to me. I can feel you. All right, rest. This is going to be your quiet moment. Turn inward. For a moment, let go of the feelings of integration and welcome the sensations of disintegration. Belly softens, muscles melt off the bones. Breath starts to happen more naturally. It's gonna be alright, just breathe. A moment of stillness. Now I know not everybody's knees are comfortable in the child's pose, so it's not always a peaceful place for everyone. So we're just going to take one more breath, and then we're going to come on up slowly. We'll just swing our feet around in front. Bring the feet around in front, plant them onto the mat. Knees bent. Let's grab a slight bit behind the knees and lean back. See if you can discover the place between the tailbone and the sit bones. As you lean back, don't go and crush the tailbone, right? But you don't have to stay all the way up on the sit bones either. There is kind of a place in between. And then grip your feet to the floor. So straight spine. Come on up, sit up tall, tall, tall. Lift your chest, yeah? So you're way behind your tailbone. I want you in front of your tailbone. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Extend your arms out. Now feel the shoulder work. Pull the shoulder heads back and the shoulder blades squeeze into the upper back. Feel the collarbones widening. And then see if you can lean back a little more without making a face. Yeah. Your feet are still holding you. There's a feeling of integration in the hips. The front of the hips are starting to work. You feel it in the crease of the hips. Lean back just a little more. As you lean back, lift your chest higher. Yeah, I like what I see. Grip those feet down. There's a little space between them. They could be a little more in front of you if you need them to be. Sometimes I even need to push into the ball of my feet and lift my toes up. That might even help a little bit. But keep something on the ground there. Now take the arms out like a T. Do you remember the work we did just a little while ago? We turned the thumbs back and we rotated the arm bones. Feel the chest open more. Keep the palms facing up. And then biceps to the ears. Lean back. Yeah, not that much. You got it. Lift your chest up. That's it. Hold it, hold it. I know, this foot doesn't work the same, so I'm going to help ground you. There you go. Yep, see, when you're grounded, what can happen? Oh, no, don't go that far. Excessive back bending, not necessary. Here, yep. That's it. Are you breathing? That's what I care about. Not that far. Not that far. Like 45 degrees. My literal friend, I can tell you, yes. Okay, arms come back out. And then the arms reach forward. And then rest onto your knees. Hang your head forward. Yes, you're welcome. Now with that rounded spine, let's integrate and roll ourselves down slowly onto our backs. It's those static contractions that build the most strength. They also bring a little bit of heat. And the stronger the core, the more graceful the practice, the more integrated all of our movements can be. Go ahead and put the soles of your feet together. Let your knees drop open. Arms up over the head. Just a moment energetically to release any congestion. Just free up all of the spaces, open the nooks and crannies. Breathe a little bigger. Take one more breath here. Let out a little sigh with the exhale. And then feel free. Go ahead and bring the arms down. Bring the knees up. And we'll squeeze the right knee to the belly. As the right knee squeezes in, let's stretch the left one straight down, long. Flex both feet so the soles of your feet still feel active. Spread the toes. Pull the pinky toes back. Pull them up toward the knees, both feet. Pinky toes up toward the knees. So a little hint of integration. Yeah, on both sides. I want you to feel like you're trying to pull the right hip leg out of the hip socket, like pull down. And then squeeze right knee in, like you want to really fold and deepen the crease of the hip. Now with both of those legs active, lift head, neck, shoulders. Start reaching your hands toward your left leg. Reach, reach, reach.
I'm related to the tree here.
Yep, look at it. Look at your left toes. Now pick up the left foot off the mat. Amazing. Take the right arm to the inside. Feel a real reach toward those left toes. Keep working both legs. Keep breathing. Now both arms outside the right knee. Both arms outside the right knee. Ooh, there's those obliques again, right? Let's take one more breath. And then open the arms out like a T. Lay yourself down and twist to the left. Wring it out. Right knee goes all the way to the left side. Yep. Turn your hips. Get that nice rotation in the waistline. Chest wide open, look out to the right side, and breathe. And take your time, find your way back to center. It's going to feel really good to release that right leg all the way down. And then pull the left one in. It started with a simple squeeze. Grab it with your hands. Both hands on that left leg. You're pulling in the left and pushing out the right. Start flexing the feet. Stretch the fascia on the sole of the feet. Spread the toes out. Feel the whole sole of the foot widen on both feet. That's it. And then once you've got a really nice action in both sides, lift head, neck, shoulders. Feel your lower back push down. Feel that whole sense of core integration. Let's look at the right foot and then lift the right heel off the ground. Start reaching both hands toward the right foot. Maybe that foot is only 3 or 4 inches off the ground. Yeah, that's it. Are you breathing? You guys look really good here. So strong. So both arms are over to the right side. Uh-huh. And then the arms go up and over the left knee. Take it out to the other side. You feel that little switch in the core? Do you guys feel that? Yeah. There's a whole grouping of muscles that make up the abdominal area. Good. One arm on either side of that leg now. Then as you lay your arms out like a T, lay your head down, put your right foot down, and twist your left leg over to the right side. Bring it out. Soften in the belly. Soften in all the places that were just hardened, you know, that were all in contraction. Now sort of let them stretch and twist and bend. Let the spine release the integration and come into a disintegration. Yeah. And just let your body enjoy a couple of breaths. And then nice and easy, return to the center. Release that left leg down. Check in with yourself, see how you feel. If you feel complete, stay where you are. If you feel like your body needs an adjustment, like one of your bones needs to kind of move, sometimes that sacrum or the SI joint is a little off. So if you need to just kind of tuck or whatever, do it, and then lay yourself peacefully into the stillness. Give up the movements. The movements have such an important role in this practice. But we need to value them just like we value stillness. We give them equal measure. And equally, we regard the breath. Breathing, movement, and stillness. When we put those ingredients together, there's an alchemy that creates a magical, mystical shift in us. So right now, just let yourself be in the mystery. You don't have to understand how it works, you just have to be willing. Before you start to awaken and move, I want you to think about this state of ease and disintegration that lives in you in this moment. And just decide how much you need to reintegrate. We certainly don't need to work as hard as if we were balancing on one leg and trying to squeeze our knees together and twist and do all kinds of crazy things. Like, there's a moderate amount of integration that we need to be able to sustain all day long. So think about that. How does the body pull back together? Which muscles need to pull back in? Which ones can still remain slightly at ease? So as you stretch and move, start to really feel in your body how much is enough. Stretch and move any way you like. Organize yourself and find a seated position. So there's a mindfulness even to sitting. And believe it or not, if you've set a foundation, the upper body won't have to work so hard. So I want you to, however you chose to sit, just gently press into your feet. Have this downward energy in the legs. And see if that helps you to rise up a little bit. Can you feel that? Just this tiny bit of push down to rise up. We call it a press and rebound. It's happening all the time. Like, I could just stand here and just be like this. And I can kind of just go about my day like that, like with this like downward energy, right? But if I actually do that on purpose, then I expand upward. I'm pushing down to rise up. And you can do that even here, seated. Can you feel it? Yeah. So today, as you move through your day, feel your foundation under you. Don't forget how you use your body and how you use your feet in your yoga. And it's just this moderate amount, a sustainable amount, not the amount that you need to do like all kinds of crazy things, right? Just enough that the frame holds its shape and the muscles don't have to work so hard. You will be less exhausted from this little bit of effort. I can see that you feel it. I see it. It's in you. I hope you take it with you. That would be the best thing about yoga. If you could take one piece of your practice off the mat with you and try to practice it in your day. Yoga off the mat is where it really needs to live. I think it's great that we come and practice. But my ask is that you somehow try to take this yoga and bring it off the mat and out into the world. Maybe it's an attitude adjustment. Maybe it's a sense of compassion. Maybe it's a sense of humor, right? Maybe it's just a different way of holding yourself, a new level of consciousness. I'm not sure. Everyone has a slightly different experience. That's the beauty. That's why this works for all humans, all ages, all shapes and sizes, every gender, every color, right? This is a practice for humanity. So let us try to be a little more human. Let's bring our hands together. We'll close the practice with the beautiful and sacred sound of Om. One deep breath in, please. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shantihi. Om Peace, Peace, perfect peace. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings be happy and free. May the actions of my life and all of our lives somehow contribute to that happiness and to that freedom for all. May all of us, all sentient beings, all of our brothers and sisters on the other side of the globe right now, may we all know peace. May we be an extension of this practice in some way, and may we use our yoga for good. Thank you for coming. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. I do have passes for the studio if anyone's interested in coming to Yoga Journey. We're in a new location. It's only less than 3 months we've been there. It's been so nice to see so many of your faces there at the studio. If you wouldn't mind grabbing chairs and tables and helping us put them back out today, that would be so wonderful. If you're interested in nutrition, We're hosting a workshop today. It's called Protein 101. Everyone always has all these questions about like how much protein do I need? Where should I get it from? If I'm a meat eater, if I'm vegetarian, if I'm vegan, like how do I get my protein? And it's going to be so hard to combine my foods and figure out all that stuff. So if you have questions about that, it's being hosted by Proud Mommy Moment, my daughter. She is a certified, what is her coaching? She got her master's in nutrition, but she's functional medicine health coach as well. And she really knows her shit. I'm not saying that because I'm her mom, and I wouldn't host her if I didn't think she did, because I wouldn't put her on a platform in my business if I didn't think that she could hold it, you know? So she really knows her stuff. If you're interested and curious, come. It's today at noon at the studio. We have a really good crowd so far. I think people are interested in this. So I'm going to continue to weave nutrition, Ayurveda, and all kinds of new ways for us to educate and expand our minds beyond the yoga. It's all related, health and wellness. We need to feel better. We need to learn more. I think education is power. So yeah, come see me if you haven't signed in, if you want to give me your email address. Also today is that All People's Day out in Delray. If anyone's interested in a diversity festival, that's happening in Delray today. Oh no, sorry. Delray Parks and Rec, Lake Worth, Interfaith Network, that's who's putting it on. It's at Pompey Park in Delray Beach. Pompey Park, it's free admission, and it's called All People's Day. And it's a diversity festival. There's food, and admission is free, and I'm all for that. Except I'll be at my studio learning about protein. Oh, and also today, if you wanted to right now, over in Meisner Park Amphitheater is Veg Fest. So if you're interested in vegan lifestyle, the whole amphitheater is filled with vendors today about vegan products, vegan lifestyle, plant-based eating, all kinds of really interesting things, health and beauty stuff, food stuff. So if you're interested in that, that's hosted by Courtney and Mike Mitchell right here in the amphitheater. You could walk. So yeah, enjoy your day. It's a beautiful day. Namaste. Hi.